Yo, what it do, family? High value basketball. We are back once again with the best basketball commentary on this side of the planet. You dig? Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, family. Go on for it. Go on do it. Go on hit that thing. Go on do it. Talking about Charles Barkley, though, man. Charles Barkley is going in on the Lakers organization after last night's loss to the Warriors. Man, he is in rare form, man. Them $200 million is looking real glistening on your boy, because he is not holding back on the sound bites soon as they get on the TV, man. He says that the Lakers have stolen Westbrook's joy, man. That's some deep stuff right there, man. He said the Lakers need to move Westbrook. He's, as everybody and their uncle know, it's simply just not a good fit. It ain't even about Westbrook being a bad player. Just he doesn't fit with AD and LeBron. The three model, the big three model with Westbrook does not work. They done tried it in OKC with Paul George and Carmelo Anthony, and we saw how that happened. He's better off as just a two-headed monster, man, because he's such a dominant figure on the court. He's just such a dominant presence that he literally takes up the space of a whole nother star. So he needs just a support player, man, to roll with, and he needs to move on. Now, one thing about it, just got to say for the sake of clarity, man, Westbrook is somewhat to blame for this, though, because he chose to come there. He was doing his thing in Washington. They did want him to stay. The owner was mad that he left. He had a good relationship with Bradley Beal, and he could have been in the East Coast and spread his reputation to a whole nother group of fans that never got to really see him being a West Coast player. But the bright lights of LA, being in his hometown team and thinking that playing with LeBron would do something special for him, he did leave that situation. So he does deserve some of this dragging that he gets. We got to stop acting like it's woe is Westbrook and they just laying on the man. And he chose to go there. So Charles Barkley has come back to save the day and give us some of the most poignant commentary, man. Just saying, hey, Lakers, this is on y'all. We ain't even finna dust up Westbrook no more. Just move the man. And he's right, because he said they stole his joy. If you watch Westbrook play out there, it's the same thing as last season. He's out there tight, man. He is tight. He is not playing freely. He's not playing like he normally plays. You can tell he out there thinking about what he's doing. It ain't what it is. I personally remember a moment like that. I played, I played ball, intramural level, stuff like that. I was never really on the team. I didn't take it that seriously. But one year I finally actually made the team. Crazy enough, it was my senior year in high school. Never even made the basketball team this whole time until my senior year in high school. Crazy, right? But in a similar kind of way, man, it was too much for me, man. It was too much. I had to learn all these playbooks. There's all of this, I had to do 2-a-day practices. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm wrapping my mind in my life around a level of basketball that I had never been at before. And because it was at such a level I ain't never been at, it became too much. I was no longer playing freely. I was no longer playing like myself. I was no longer, being that same dude that won his spot on the basketball team at tryouts. I was totally in my head the whole time. And because I played like pure garbage. This is what's going on with Russell Westbrook. Him playing for an organization with those levels of expectations is at a level that he ain't never been at. Him playing with the LeBron is playing with the player that is at a skill level that he ain't never been at. Yes, he played with Durant, but Durant is a scorer. It's a different kind of situation. Because of all of these things, Russell Westbrook is no longer playing like himself. He's playing in his head. He's thinking about what he's going to, not say lose, but he's thinking about, his reputation. He's thinking about the team losing, thinking about just all of the stuff that is not working versus him just being in the moment. The man's joy is definitely gone. Charles Barkley is spot on. And then he goes on and he actually takes a subtle dig at LeBron and AD, man. He calls it out again in the best way that just explains everything that's going on. Because the same thing was last year. Same thing happened last year that created a bunch of stink in the Twitterverse of people, either defending LeBron or people attacking LeBron. And it was always a weird, you got to pick a side because everybody was so extreme with like, well, he put up 30. He put up 30. What else do you want the man to do? Well, everybody else was saying, yeah, he put up 30, but he put up 30 on a trash team that he knew wasn't going to win. He's just out there going through the motions, y'all. And it was just this back and forth and back and forth. Freaking Charles Barkley, he agrees that LeBron is just out there running up the score so he can get the scoring title. He said the Lakers stink and AD and LBJ are just out there having fun. He said LeBron and AD, man, they just out there having fun. That's exactly the best way to explain the situation, man. That is perfect. Thank you, Charles Barkley. Instead of critiquing and being all extra one side or the other with this whole LeBron thing, this is the best way to put it, man. If for the history of LeBron's career, when there's no stakes, when there's nothing super heavy and no mega pressure, this is when LeBron can run or play the best. This is why Skip Bayless always called him a front runner. Of course, over the years, we know he's grown and he can win through pressurized moments. But for the majority of this man's career, he's got the warts on his back that he does not play as well in pressurized moments. And when there is a front running kind of situation, when he's on a really good team, or like say the team is up by 27, he starts doing all this extra showing out stuff that he wasn't doing when they were only up by 4. Again, and a lot of players do that, but it does have a special little extraness when LeBron does it. He's simply saying that that's the mode that LeBron and AD are in. They know this team's trash. They know that they're not going to win a whole lot of games. They know it's going to be a struggle to barely even make the playoffs. So because all stakes are off already, LeBron has full awareness of that. So he just finna go out there and just throw the ball in the basket. He's not finna go with a real concern if they're going to win or not. He just finna be out there hooping. Again, the stats last year proved it. Yeah, he put up 30, but it was some crazy number like 70% or higher of his points happened when they were already down by 12 to 15 points. It didn't even matter. A no-stakes LeBron is a fun LeBron to watch because he is going to run up the score. But a no-stakes LeBron is just out there having fun, and that is not adding to the legacy of winning, which is what matters most. But hey, shout out to Charles Barkley, man. We out here doing this thing, and he is going to continue to drop us with the best one-liners. And he closed it with the one saying, same thing that we already know, but thank him for actually saying it. He said, like, share, and subscribe to High Value Basketball. Not really, he didn't say that, but he did say that we already know that Russell Westbrook will be a scapegoat for this crappy team, as well as all of the secondary players. So he's putting it out there so that everybody will be put on notice that do not throw these players under the bus. Look at the Lakers organization and look at LeBron, who helped made this mess. Shout out to Barkley for keeping it real, man. High Value Basketball. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.